Good morning to all. So in last class we discussed about the very important topic optical isomerism topic. So next we will go to the very important for board purpose as well as competitive track. So mechanisms. So nucleophilic substitution reaction types. So types of nucleophilic substitution reactions. So nucleophilic substitution reactions. So two types of nucleophilic substitution reactions are there. Generally two types. So first one, SN1 type of reactions. Next, SN2 type of reactions. So firstly we discuss about the SN1. So before going to SN1 reaction, once again we discuss about the nucleophilic substitution reaction. What is the meaning of nucleophilic? Nucleophilic means nucleophile. Nucleophile means all negatively charged species act as a nucleophile. So alkyl halides are involved in nucleophilic substitution reactions. Already we discussed in chemical properties. Once again we recall the meaning of nucleophilic substitution reactions. So this one. So nucleophilic means nucleophile. It was represented by Nu minus. What is the meaning? All negatively charged species act as a nucleophile. That means Cl minus, F minus, Br minus, I minus, OH minus, Cn minus, like that. And also electron rich species is also act as nucleophile. Alkyl halides involved in nucleophilic substitution reactions. Reason. What is the reason why these are involved in nucleophilic substitution reactions? If you take any type of alkyl halide, R bond X exhibit delta negative charge, alkyl part exhibit positive part. Nucleophile having negative charge, this nucleophile is approaches to this alkyl group, slowly broken this X bond, so finally we create R bond Nu plus X minus. So that's why alkyl halides are having the polar molecules. So and also halogen atoms are best leaving groups, ready to remove, ready to broken that bond. So that's why this nucleophile is attached to alkyl group, we can get the final product R bond Nu. So this is the meaning of nucleophilic substitution reactions. Okay, these how many types of nucleophilic substitution reactions are there? Two types, SN1 and SN2. So now we discuss about mechanism of SN1 reaction. So SN1 means, so here 1 means unimolecular, unimolecular 1 means, and also first order. This is the meaning of 1 means SN1. In this SN1, 1 means unimolecular, next first order. N means nucleophilic. S means, S stands for substitution reaction. Nucleophilic substitution reaction. Okay, this is the meaning. So now we discuss about the afterwards. We discuss unimolecular first order. These two terms we discussed in last part of mechanism. So first of all we discuss about the mechanism. So in this case, in SN1 reaction, first we are taking the example according to syllabus. So example, this is the example. Tertiary butyl bromide. Tertiary butyl bromide. This is one type of alkyl halide. Bromide undergoes hydrolysis. Hydrolysis in the presence of aqueous KOH solution, to form tertiary butyl alcohol. So this is the statement, reaction statement. So tertiary butyl bromide. Already in introduction of alkyl halides we discussed primary alkyl halide, secondary alkyl halide, tertiary alkyl halide. What is the meaning of tertiary? Means halogen attached carbon having 3 alkyl groups, that is called tertiary. Okay, already we discussed in previous that means introduction. So now we can draw a structure of tertiary butyl bromide. So this is a bromide attached carbon. This carbon is a tertiary. When it is belongs to tertiary carbon, means it is attached to 3 other carbon atom, CH3, CH. And also butyl means how many carbons? 4 carbons completed. Tertiary means what is the meaning? Halogen attached carbon bonded with 3 other alkyl groups. That's why this is the tertiary carbon. This is the tertiary butyl bromide. This is the tertiary butyl bromide. So this tertiary butyl bromide undergoes hydrolysis in the presence of aqueous KOH solution. That means aqueous KOH solution to form tertiary butyl alcohol. That means tertiary butyl means this part is same. Instead of bromine, alcohol, OH group is attached here. So in this case we can take CH3 bond C, bond CH3, bond CH3. Here we are taking OH group. So this is the tertiary butyl alcohol. This is the total reaction. This is just only for reaction. So in this reaction we are taking one alkyl halide. What type of alkyl halide? That is important. Tertiary alkyl halide. It is react with aqueous KOH solution. Finally we can get OH group containing compound, tertiary butyl alcohol. So here bromine atom, this bromine is replaced by here OH group. This bromine is replaced by OH group. So here nucleophile is OH minus. Okay, this is the total reaction. Now we discuss about the mechanism. Mechanism means, what is the meaning of mechanism? Mechanism means how to form product. That is called mechanism. That is called mechanism. So now we discuss about the mechanism. So for SN1 reaction, according to mechanism principle, it follows two-step mechanism. It follow two-step mechanism, two-step mechanism. It follow two-step mechanism. First, step 1. So step 1, we are taking step 1. Step. So first we are taking one test tube. In that test tube, some amount of tertiary butyl bromide is taken. So some amount of aqueous KOH solution is added. Then in this case, first step, in the case of first step, this tertiary butyl bromide undergoes ionization process. We can get carbocation. This is the slow step mechanism. So, say first of all, we are taking, what is the statement of first step? So, tertiary butyl bromide undergoes ionization. This one is very, very important. Undergoes ionization to form carbocation. So, in first step, what is the formation? Carbocation is formed. So, according to this one, in the test tube, we are taking tertiary butyl bromide and tertiary aqueous KOH solution. Both solutions are taken in test tube. In that test tube, what is the first step? Tertiary butyl bromide undergoes ionization. It will be involved in ionization process. So, whenever that molecule is involved in ionization, what is the meaning of ionization? It is split into positive part and negative part. Then, in this case, we can get carbocation. What is the meaning of carbocation? Carbon having positive charge. So, positively charged carbon, generally we are called as carbocation. So, we can get this type of product. So, this is the tertiary butyl bromide. It is involved in what type of reaction? It is involved in ionization. And also one more thing, this is the slow step mechanism. Slow step. Whenever it is involved in ionization, this bond will be broken. We can get this bromine carbon bond. Yes or no? This is the carbon, this is the bromine, which is having more electronegative. Bromine is the high electronegative compared to carbon. That's why Br minus, carbon getting positive charge. So in this case, we can get this one carbon. So carbon getting what type of charge? Positive charge. This is important. Carbocation plus, Br minus. This one. We can get this one. So in this step, so this bond will be broken. So whenever this bond will be broken, so immediately we can get C plus. So this is the carbocation. This one is carbocation. And also one more thing here, this is the slow step. Because, what is the reason? Actually, this tertiary butyl bromide is a stable compound. Whenever it is involved in ionization, it is converted to positively charged compound. So, charged particles are always less stable compared to neutral molecule. This is the neutral molecule. Neutral molecule, that means most stable. It is converted to charged particle, less stable. So most stable situation, it is converted to less stable situation. That's why this reaction is taken as slow step. Slow step. So this is most stable in the less stable ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. So that's why we can get in first step we are getting carbocation. So already we learn in first PSC. So carbocation. So carbocation is a sp2 hybridization. sp2 hybridization. What is the structure? Planar structure. Planar structure. Planar structure. So next we will go to the step 2. We will go to step 2. Once again recall. So types of nucleophilic substitution reactions. Types of nucleophilic substitution reactions. Two types are there, SN1 and SN2. Out of these two mechanisms, one mechanism must and should we will expect in annual examination. So SN1. What is the meaning of 1? Unimolecular. Uni means 1. Unimolecular. Next, first order. Nucleophilic. N means N stands for nucleophilic. S stands for substitution reaction. So first we are taking one example. By using this example, we can explain the mechanism. What type of example? We are taking tertiary butyl bromide. Undergoes hydrolysis in the presence of aqueous KOH solution to form tertiary butyl alcohol. This is the statement. So this is the statement. So by using this statement, now we can write the reaction. So this is the CH3 bond C bond CH3 bond Br, tertiary butyl bromide. So in the presence of aqueous KOH solution, final product tertiary butyl alcohol. Bromine place is occupied by OH group. This is the final reaction. So now we discuss about the mechanism. Mechanism means how to get the product. Not only here, in throughout chemistry, mechanism means how to get product from the reactant. That is the meaning. So in this mechanism, it follows two-step mechanism. So first step. In first step, so we are taking one test tube. In that test tube, tertiary butyl bromide and aqueous KOH solution we are added. So in that test tube, firstly tertiary butyl bromide undergoes ionization. We can get carbocation. Carbon getting the positive charge, that is called carbocation. Carbocation properties. What type of hybridization? sp2 hybridization. What is the structure of this carbocation? Planar structure. Next we will go to the step 2. In the case of step 2, so aqueous KOH solution produce OH minus ions and K plus ions. Compared to K plus, OH minus ions are more reactive. OH minus ions, it is act as a nucleophile. OH minus ions act as a nucleophile because negative charge is there. All negatively charged particles act as a nucleophile. Produce OH minus ion. So these ions, that means OH minus ions approaches to carbocation from both sides to form tertiary butyl alcohol. It is fast step. step. This one. So whenever in that test tube, first tertiary butyl bromide undergoes ionization, we can get the carbocation. Immediately the second reactant, aqueous KOH, involved in ionization, we can get OH minus ions. It produces the OH minus ion. These OH minus ions approaches to carbocation. So this carbocation is already we discussed what type of structure? Planar structure. Planar structure means, so carbon, this is the positive charge, this one, CH3, CH3, CH3. So this is the planar structure. For easy to understand, like that. Whenever OH minus ion approaches, OH minus ion, this is the OH minus ion. OH minus ion approaches to carbocation from both sides. Both side means this structure is a planar structure. That's why this OH minus ion is attached to this positively charged carbon from this side. From left side also available. OH minus ion is attached to this carbon from right side also available. That is the meaning of both sides. How it is possible? That means the structure of carbocation is planar. That's why this structure is available to attack both sides. OH minus ion attack from left side. So right side. Left side attack is also possible. Right side attack is also possible. Whenever OH minus ion is attacked to the positively charged carbon, we can get product. So this is the first step. Reason. So in between the ions, positive ion, negative ion, very fast reactions. So that's why we can get carbon, here CH3, here CH3, here CH3. This OH group is directly attached to this carbon. So we can get this product. So here this OH minus act as a nucleophile. This is the nucleophile. This is tertiary butyl alcohol. So next, one more important point. Step. So whenever nucleophile is approaches racemic mixture. So in SN1 we can get racemic mixture. In SN1 we can get racemic mixture. So what is the meaning of racemic mixture? Already we discussed it in previous class. Once again, what is the meaning of racemic mixture? So 50% D isomer, 50% D isomer plus 50% L isomer. Mixture, it is taken as racemic mixture. In SN1 mechanism, finally we can get racemic mixture compound we can get generally. Okay, reason. So this nucleophile is attack this carbon on both sides. If this carbon is asymmetric carbon, then only we can get racemic mixture. So in this example, this carbon is not a asymmetric carbon. That's why we can mention only product. This one. So this is the step 1. Step 2. So in totally we discuss SN1 mechanism. This one. So in the abbreviation of SN1, what is the meaning? Unimolecular first order. Now we discuss about these two. Listen. In organic chemistry, not organic chemistry, in total chemistry, reaction depends upon the speed of the reaction or rate of the reaction. Rate is nothing but speed or rate of the reaction depends upon the slow step, not fast step. ಸ್ಲೋ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಮೇಲೇ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ అయినా ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಲೋ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಮೇಲೇ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಪಾನ್ ದ ಸ್ಲೋ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್. ಸೊ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್, ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್? Only one molecule. What is the molecule? Alkyl molecule only. Only one molecule. That's why uni means one molecule. Unimolecular. Okay, unimolecular. Next, first order. First order means, so according to this one, so the rate of reaction depends on only slow step mechanism. Yes or no? The rate of reaction depends on slow step mechanism. So rate is nothing but speed. In normal terminology, speed. In chemical terminology, rate is depends upon the slow step mechanism. In this slow step, how many number of molecules, how many moles of molecules are involved? Only one molecule, that is reactant. So that is a K, concentration of reactant. Reactant means this one. In slow step, only one reactant molecule is involved, that is the reactant. So how moles? 1 mole, that is we can take it as 1 here. Order means, in this equation the power is nothing but order. Order is equal to 1. First order. Unimolecular, that means only one molecule is involved in slow step. Unimolecular, first order, nucleophilic, substitution, reaction. So next we will go to this is the SN1 mechanism. Number of times asked in board annual examination, and also competitive track is also very, very important for this mechanism. So listen, suppose if we take another example. I will take one compound CH3, here one hydrogen, here C2He5, bond Br. What is the name of this compound? 2 carbons, 3rd carbon, 4th carbon, 1, 2 bromo, 2 bromo, butane, 2 bromo, butane. If it is involved in SN1 mechanism, identify the products. Sometimes in board paper, annual paper, they are asked this type of question. Whatever may be that reactant, we can follow the mechanism. So what is the answer? We can follow the mechanism. According to mechanism, what is the first step? Mechanism follows 2 steps. First step, it is involved in ionization. Ionization means just break the bond between carbon and bromine, we can get carbocation. Yes or no? So in this case, step 1, according to step 1, so C2He5 bond C, bond CH3, bond H, bond Br. It is involved in ionization. What we can get? Here bond will be broken. So we can get carbocation. Yes or no? C plus, here hydrogen. So here CH3, here C2H5. Okay, so next we are getting Br minus also. plus Br minus. This is the first step. What is the second step? Step 2. Aqueous KOH, mention aqueous KOH. So, aqueous KOH releases OH minus ion acting as a nucleophile. This nucleophile carbocation from both sides, from left side and right side. This is the step 1. Step 2. This is the carbocation. This is the carbocation. What is the carbocation? C plus, here CH3, here hydrogen, here C2H. Positive charge. Must and should you mention positive charge. This one. So, according to step 2, OH minus ion from left side. This is the OH minus. It is approaches to carbon, C plus carbocation. We can get one product. Next, it will be approaches to right side. We can get another product. So here two products we can get because this is the asymmetric carbon. Asymmetric carbon means four atoms or groups are different. That carbon is called asymmetric carbon. Hydrogen different, C2H5 different, CH3 different, Br different. That's why this carbon is asymmetric carbon. So if alkyl halide having asymmetric carbon, we can get two products. So same. So OH group attack. We can get what type of product? C bond CH3, here hydrogen, here C2H5 as it is. This OH group is attached to this side, left side attack. That's why that OH group should be mentioned left side. Similarly, we can get another product, right side. Right side attack is also possible. So here carbon, here CH3, here hydrogen, here C2H5. So right side attack, that's why this product is also possible. So both IUPAC names are same, but this is dextro, this is levo. One is dextro, another one is levo. Racemic mixture, we can get the racemic mixture. In this example, this carbon is not a asymmetric carbon. Similar groups are there. That's why it is not a asymmetric carbon. That's why we can get only one product. This one. So, right side OH, left side OH, there is no difference. Both are same. But here, whenever asymmetric carbon is there in that alkyl halide, so left side OH act as a dextro or levo. Right side OH act as a opposite. That means if it is act as a dextro, it will be levo. If it is act as a levo, it act as a dextro. We can get the racemic mixture. So racemic mixture means 50% D isomer and 50% L isomer is called racemic mixture. So this is the complete information about the SN1 mechanism. So next we will go to the SN2 mechanism. SN2. So simple reaction SN2. What is the abbreviation? 2 means bimolecular. Bimolecular means how many molecules are involved? In slow step, 2 molecules. Second order. N stands for nucleophilic. S stands for substitution reactions. reactions. So this is the meaning of SN2. Now we discuss about the example of SN2 reaction. So in the case of SN2 reaction, so say example. So methyl bromide statement, methyl bromide is heated with aqueous KOH solution, to form methyl alcohol. This is the statement. So what is the compound here? Methyl bromide. Finally we can get methyl alcohol. Okay, methyl bromide. What is the structure of methyl bromide reaction? This one is structure. Methyl bromide means primary alkyl halide. So is heated with, what is the reagent? Aqueous KOH heating condition. What is the final product? Methyl alcohol. This one. Final product. Methyl alcohol. So this is the total reaction. So this is the methyl bromide. Methyl alcohol. Mechanism. Now we discuss about mechanism. What is the meaning of mechanism? How to get the product. That is called mechanism. How to get the product. So simple mechanism. See once again, first I will explain the mechanism of this reaction. So this is the methyl bromide. First we are taking methyl bromide. So this is the bromine, 3 hydrogens, methyl bromide. So aqueous KOH releases OH minus ion. It is acting as a nucleophile. It is came from this OH minus ions or came from aqueous KOH solution. Yes or no? Yes. So generally bromine have lone pairs. 3 lone pairs are there, negative charge. OH minus is also having negative charge. So here carbon having positive delta plus, bromine having negative, already we know. So that's why this nucleophile approaches to this carbon opposite side of the bromine atom. So this OH minus approaches to this carbon from the opposite side of the bromine. Reason. So this halogen atom having the negative charge, OH minus ion is also having negative, so much repulsions are there. That's why this OH minus ion, that means nucleophile. This nucleophile approaches to alkyl halide carbon from the opposite side of halogen atom. Halogen atom ke opposite side in the attack agutte. So in this case, whenever OH group is forms, slowly form a bond with carbon. At the same time, this carbon bromine bond slowly broken because already carbon filled with 4 covalent bonds. Maximum capacity of carbon is 4 covalent bonds only. Whenever OH group is attached to carbon, it will be 5th bond. So it is unstable. That's why what to do, that carbon slowly broken carbon bromine bond slowly forms new bond with nucleophile. This is called transition state. This is called transition state. So after some time, this is the unstable. Transition state is unstable because carbon getting 5 bonds, unstable. So that's immediately this one. So this is the fast step, this is the slow step. Generally this is slow step. So fast step, this bond completely broken, we can get OH H H plus Br minus. We can get the final product. We can get final product, methyl alcohol. Methyl alcohol. So this is the reaction. Once again, this is the alkyl halide molecule, methyl bromide. This one is methyl bromide. Methyl bromide react with nucleophile. That means aqueous KOH releases nucleophile OH minus. This OH minus approaches to alkyl halide from the opposite side of halogen atom. Very, very important point. So nucleophile approaches to alkyl halide from the opposite side of halogen atom. Then we can get what type of product? So here in alkyl halide, bromine is right side. After completion of this reaction, OH group is left side. That means quietly opposite configuration we can get. So in SN2, Walden inversion, scientist name Walden inversion compound is formed. What is the meaning of Walden inversion? Walden, scientist name. Inversion means, what is the meaning? In alkyl halide, bromine is present at right side. After completion of reaction, OH group is present at left side. Suppose bromine is present at left side, finally we can get the right side. Quietly opposite configuration we can get. It was discovered by Walden scientist. That's why it is called Walden inversion compound form. In SN1 reaction, we can get what type of product? Racemic mixture is formed. In SN2 mechanism, we can get Walden inversion product. Walden inversion product. Next, in slow step, how many molecules are involved? Reactant alkyl halide is also involved. Nucleophile is also involved. That's why it is called bimolecular reaction. Bimolecular means in slow step, reactant alkyl halide and nucleophile is also involved. That is called bimolecular. That's why. So this is 1 mole, this is 1 mole, 2 moles. That's why it is called second order reaction. Nucleophilic substitution reactions are possible. So this is the SN2 mechanism. SN2 mechanism is very easy. So in SN2 mechanism, what type of alkyl halides are involved? Primary alkyl halide. In SN1 mechanism, what type of alkyl halides are involved? Tertiary alkyl halides are involved. So these all points we are taken in differences. This is also important for regular syllabus. Differences between SN1 and SN2. So differences between SN1 and SN2. First SN1. Next SN2. First point SN1. What is the first point? In SN1, it is a two-step mechanism. Yes or no? It is two-step mechanism. It is one-step mechanism. It is one-step mechanism. Okay. Second point. What is the second point? Second point. So here carbocations are formed as an intermediate. Carbocations cation. Cations are formed. Here, intermediate transition state is formed. Transition state is formed here. This is the second point. So, here in third point. So, in SN1, what type of products are formed? Racemic mixture product is formed. Racemic mixture product formed. Here Walden inversion, Walden scientist name, inversion product is formed. Already we discussed it. Next, what is the fourth difference? Fourth difference, this is unimolecular. This is unimolecular first order. So here it is bimolecular second order. Next, fifth one, very important, reactivity order. What type of alkyl halides are more reactive? Reactivity order. So here tertiary alkyl halides more reactive. Next, secondary alkyl halides. Next, primary alkyl halides. Here reactivity order. Here primary alkyl halides are more reactive. Secondary alkyl halides, then tertiary alkyl halides. So these are the differences of SN1 and SN2. So what is the meaning of SN1? It is a two-step mechanism. Yes or no? Two steps. Step 1 ionization, step 2 attacking of nucleophile. This is only one-step mechanism. So SN2 mechanism is a single one-step mechanism. Yes or no? Single step. Only slow step, fast step. So this total reaction takes place in single step only, single step. That's why it is a single step mechanism. So here carbocations are formed. Here transition state is formed. This is the transition state. Already we discussed it in second SN2. Transition state is formed in SN2 mechanism. This is the SN2 mechanism. SN2 mechanism. Transition state is possible. So next one. So in SN1, racemic mixture product is formed. Here Walden inversion product is formed. So next one, it is a unimolecular first order. It is a bimolecular second order. What type of alkyl halides are more reactive? Tertiary alkyl halide in SN1. So here, which is the more reactive alkyl halide? Primary alkyl halides are more reactive. More reactive. These are the important differences of SN1, SN2. So up to this one topic, mechanism topic. So nucleophilic substitution reactions are two types, SN1 and SN2. Once again, this one, types of nucleophilic substitution reactions, SN1 and SN2. So here now we discuss about the SN1, unimolecular first order nucleophilic. So tertiary butyl bromide. So this statement you should remember. So tertiary butyl bromide, this one aqueous KOH, bromine is replaced by OH. This is the total reaction. Its mechanism follows two-step mechanism. Step 1 ionization, carbocation formation. Just simply broken this bond, bromine minus C plus. Carbocation means sp2 hybridization, planar structure. So next to step 2. In this step 2, so aqueous KOH solution produce OH minus ions. These ions approaches to carbocation from both sides. Left side attack is also there, right side attack is also there. So finally we can get tertiary butyl alcohol. So it is the fast step. ಸೊ ಇದು ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಗಿನ OH ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಗಿನ OH ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ದಿಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ is not a asymmetric carbon, that's why we are not mentioned two products, this side OH, this side OH. So we can take only one product. So in this case, if carbon is a asymmetric carbon, that means all groups are different groups, then we can get racemic mixture. So rate is equal to nothing but speed is equal to K, slow step. In that slow step, how many reactants? Only one reactant, one order, one unimolecular. So this type of questions asked sometimes in an annual examination. 2-bromobutane they are giving. So we are taking structure here, SN1 aqueous KOH products. According to mechanism, this bond will be broken. We can get a carbocation. This carbocation, this carbon is a asymmetric carbon. That's why separately we can mention two-side attack. OH group is attack left side and also OH group is attack right side. ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ OH ಇನ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು, ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ OH ಇನ್ ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಆ ಥರ ತಗೊಂಡಿದಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಡೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೋ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಲೀವೋ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ SN1 ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಮಿಕ್ಸರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ರೆಸಿಮಿಕ್ ಮಿಕ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ SN2. SN2 simple reaction. SN2 is a simple reaction. So bimolecular second order nucleophilic substitution reaction. What is the example? You should remember this statement. Methyl bromide heated with aqueous KOH to form methyl alcohol. Methyl bromide aqueous KOH, final this one. So mechanism, this is the single step mechanism. Bromine OH group, here important point, this is the important point. So nucleophile approaches to alkyl halide from the opposite side of halogen atom. Reason? Halogen atom negative, nucleophile negative, repulsions are present. That's why opposite side attack. So whenever opposite side attack, we can get the transition state. Slowly forms a new bond with carbon. At the same time, carbon-bromine bond will be broken slowly. Okay, unstable, fast step. This bond will be broken. We can get methyl alcohol. Bromine is right side, OH group is left side, quietly opposite structure. That's why it was discovered by Walden scientists. In SN2, Walden inversion compounds are formed. So next finally we discuss differences between SN1 and SN2. So these are the differences points based on these two mechanisms. Two-step mechanism, single-step mechanism, carbocation, transition state, racemic mixture, Walden inversion, unimolecular, bimolecular, reactivity order, tertiary alkyl halide more reactive, primary alkyl halide more reactive. So thank you.